Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd
Mm-hmm.
love to hear some of your thoughts on like helping, or like supporting Barky with this idea of facing the fear of failure, which is a learning experience. So first of all, Barky, recognize that is amazing that you see it as a learning experience. And so I'd love for Rima and I to be able to support you in tips on how to step into
Absolutely.
that facing the fear of failure. So Rima, what thoughts come up for you?
You know, the number one thing, first of all, he's aware. That's huge.
Jeez,
That's
yes.
huge. You're seeing it, and that in and of itself is a practice. Practice seeing it so that you can catch it, but eventually catch it even before it happens. You can kind of see the fear and the panic start to arise. You can see yourself going into procrastination,
Yes.
right? So that awareness, I teach something simple, ABC, that awareness. Once you become aware, you will become aware that you are going into procrastination. You become aware, that's the A, that you're going into anger. You become
Okay.
aware that you're spiraling down, right?
Okay.
The next thing that you do, once you become aware, B, breathe. Take a breath.
Oh, I love where
Breathing
you're going
helps
with
you.
this.
It helps to ground you. It helps to bring you present, because sometimes our minds run away with us and it's like, oh my gosh, and then that's blah, 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 and then an elephant is going to come by and I'm going to die. And it makes perfect sense in our heads. But the minute that we tell our best friends, we're like, even as we're telling them, we're like, oh, that doesn't really make
It's like,
sense,
did I really
right?
think that up?
So
Yeah.
taking a breath is B, right? It's the second thing that you do. And as long as you take just one breath, one full inhale and exhale, if you can get in 3, great. If you can get in 5, fantastic. If you
Better,
can
yeah.
get in 10, even better.
Set.
But even one is going to make a difference because that's going to bring you present. And then the C is make a different choice from that
I
place
love this,
so that
Rima.
you're
This is
not choosing.
great.
So now you're grounded, right? Now you're grounded. Now you're in a different space. Now you're not just reactive, right? And maybe you make a lot of the same choices, but chances are you're going to become present and you're going to realize like, oh, I can actually make this choice. Because don't have you ever noticed, and I know I'm sure it doesn't happen to you, Alona, but have you ever noticed, any of you guys out there, that something happens, there's a situation, there's an event, there's a conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and you react
Yeah.
immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, you're like, I
I should
probably
have
could have
done
handled
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably could have handled that a little bit better. So the breath helps us to ground ourselves and come from a different place so that we
Love
can
it.
make a different choice, and a specific choice, not just a reaction, but a choice. Who do I want to be in this moment? And so what would that person choose to do? How would that person respond to this?
I love it. Barky, I hope that, so Barky is
So
a friend
letting
of
him,
mine.
and
She's
so
very
it's not a
aware.
failure. Hmm.
Yeah. She's very
It's not a
aware. So I
failure.
really
It's a
love
learning experience.
So it's good. So she's into the awareness, and then just remember to do the BC part, which is breathe, and then your new choices. I love that acronym. It's going to be
Yes.
so easy to
I'm
implement and
going to
remember.
walk to see if it
ABC,
helps.
awareness, breathe, and choice. Choose again. Yeah, light observation is loving the ABC. So Rima in the